Ravani?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you are saying that switch already has the IP address of PC1 and PC2, right?
Yeah, we knowing the IP addresses, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like we are like R is I mean PC1 is pinging to know the MAC address or the IP address.
With the knowing IP address. PC1 knowing IP address. We know the IP address of PC2. Knowing IP address, we'll find out the
Mhm.
MAC table.
Okay. No, I got you. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
fine.
you.
Welcome. And apart from Ravali, anyone having any questions? Any other questions? Good. Now we'll move to the our next topic, that is unicast, broadcast, and multicast. What is a unicast? What is a unicast? Okay. What is a unicast? In network communication, the happen in between one device to other device. It will be happen in routers. The data will be sent to only one device. That is a unicast. Understood? The data sent at only one device. That is a unicast. One to one. Okay. And what is a multicast? Any doubts in unicast? And multicast is one to group of devices, one to some group of device. That is multicast. Like here we have one device, R1. It will be sent like if they here we have multiple devices, like at a time group of people only, whichever we have a multicast IP addresses, with that will send one to group of peoples, one to group of devices, one to group of communications. The group, and that group only the devices will send, and this group only. If we have other group means it won't send. No, it won't send. If it is a different group, the device is there, it won't send. No. Then now move to the broadcast. And routers, sometimes it will be do with the help of OSPF, EIGRP protocols, multicast. And now we'll discuss in switch concept just now. It's broadcast, it will be do one to all. How many devices available in a network? It will be sent. By default, switch will do broadcast only. One to all, one to many, one to all. Multiple PCs or here it will take switch bit better. If the switch have multiple PCs, PC 1, 2, multiple, it will be sent all of them packet or frames, whichever it will be sent.
I got a question.
Yes, please.
In multicast, is the information, I mean, can we get back to that from a group to the main router? Let's say let's say from one router to the other three routers we connected, right, for the multicast.
Yes.
So will the data can be transferred back from the
Yeah,
right side ones?
they will respond. They will respond to that. Whichever they are
So
getting to get respond to that PC only.
it works like a full duplex kind of
No,
thing.
no, that is a different concept. Full duplex and half duplex, those are different. Uh, in full duplex means at a time receive and
Simultaneously.
send. Yeah, simultaneously it will be send the information and it will be receive the information. And half duplex means it will be send, otherwise it will be received at only one time and not at simultaneously. But here the packets will be sent, whichever our information is there. That unicast means it will be sent one to one only.
Mhm.
The neighborship will be happening, it will be send the whichever our neighbor, the routers will be do unicast only.
Okay.
Even we have in like in OSPF we have multicast IP address like 224.0.0.5 and 224.0.0.6. It will be do the multicast. There you will understand much more, and I'll explain you better way. Wait for this multicast and but broadcast in the sense it will be sent how many devices available. It's not good thing because of if we have multiple devices here, everyone is receiving. It's like the PC, like your manager, he wants to communicate for one. This is for one person is there, he wants to communicate this person only, but everyone is receiving that ping message. Whatever the discussion conversation is happen, they will receive everyone, because broadcast switch what it will be do, it switch will mainly work in LAN set. Okay, local area network will connect. Okay, I'll explain you uh, our three-tier architecture, then you will understand better. Like here we have one PC, one router, and another router. They are both connected to one distribution switch. This is the core, and here we have a distribution switches, and this distribution switches connected to multiple access switches. Okay, they have connected like that, multiple access switches. Are the core switches again connected to for redundancy if any device went down. Here we have core router. The core switches, core devices, layer 2 devices. Again, here also L3 device. L3 devices. And these devices connected to distribution switches. These are the distribution layer switches. Now this distribution switch is connected to access switches. Okay. First, here we have a three-tier architecture. Okay. Access layer, down layer is access layer, then distribution layer and core layer. And these also L3 switches, L3 devices. These are all L2. These are all L2. And L2 devices connected to end users. Multiple end users. In it's a architecture in every company, every organization, they have this kind of architecture or this kind of design. Here, this is a different department. Sorry. Now, this one is like different department, and this one is like a different department, and this one is different department. And in this department, like it's account department, AC account, and this one is HR department and HR department, and this one is like sales department, and same thing here. It's redundancy. It will be went down, then we have a redundancy. Here we'll use HSRP protocol, hard standby redundancy protocol for timing. If this will be went down, automatically it will become up with the help of active standby. We have a concept there, we'll discuss. This is our concept. Here we'll create VLANs. VLAN 10 for this department and VLAN 20 for this department. The broadcast will be happen in this only. If you create a two VLANs in this account departments only, if that will be happen within a VLAN. Basically, switch will do what it will do, broadcast the information. Then we have a concept like VLAN. It will be break the broadcast. It will break the broadcast with the help of VLAN concept. If you configure here two VLANs, in the two VLANs only they communicate. Apart from that, they won't communicate in different VLANs. They both are isolated by default. I hope you got no your answer also. This concept also clear. I think if you have any doubts, ask me. If you have any questions,
No.
it's a three-tier architecture. You asking something? Ajay, you have any queries?
No, no, all good.
Okay. Fine. what we'll do, we'll create some VLANs and they are communicating to each other or not. If you are interested in how many guys are doing labs yesterday, what we discussed today, basic lab and packet tracer. You guys know packet tracer, how to download it? Just go to the Google Chrome browser, Google, and just type at packet tracer. There you'll get the packet tracer link. Then Cisco website. There you will get the packet tracer lab. Just download it and a basic credential it will be asked. Just give them. Fine.
Okay.
Okay, fine. And we'll discuss trunking also now. Wait a second. And trunk port, access port also we'll discuss. First, I'll clear this concept VLAN configuration and how we have modes in devices also. First, I'll take here one. I have taken here one PC, one switch, and PCs at different. Now, connectivity I explained, right? Just take it automatically choose because here actually whenever you take the crossover cable, if both are in same devices, you need a crossover cable. If the devices is changed here, it will be visible, right? Here in down you can, my screen is visible, a down crossover cable.
Yes.
Yeah, its crossover cable is nothing but two different devices, and straight cable in the sense it will be take whichever two devices in same, it will be take that cable. So taking here. First I what I explained right, but later what I explained that is wrong. If you are taking here two same devices, here crossover cable, it will be work here crossover cable. And if you are taking different devices, then straight cable is required, right? If you are taking here router, it will be straight. Check. The straight cable. We should have to take port numbers. That is the reason I am taking automatically. Now understood. Just delete likewise. And first I'll give the IP address normal basis. Just check here. I'm not configured anything in switch. I haven't configured anything in switch. Statically, I am giving IP address. DHCP also will give IP assigning. We'll discuss later in DHCP also. But this PC IP address is 1.1. This PC IP address is 1.2. This PC IP address is 1.3. This PC IP address is 1.4. I'm giving here 192, 168, 1.3. At evening, 4 to 5 at your time zone. Whenever you are getting any queries, just reach out to me. Just do the lab evening time. Okay. At your evening. And whenever you are getting in labs doubts, just call me. One to one will discuss. No issue. We have a session also if you want daily. I'm trying to ping this PC. Now it will be ping or not? If ping, why? If not pinging, why not? Will answer it. These two PCs will be communicate to each other or not? I have given the IP addresses. IP assigning is done, but still I haven't configured in L2 device, layer 2 device. Both are ping or not? Anything?
No,
Just give me a random answer. No. Okay. No issue.
because there is no data link layer, right?
Okay.
There's no
Fine.
MAC addresses or anything.
Good. Okay. Fine. Ajay is telling no. They are not able to ping. Everyone is right, or if anything wants to, they will ping or not. Ravali,
No, they can't.
they won't ping.
Yeah.
Am I know the reason?
PCs doesn't know other PCs, IP address yet. It is not
Okay.
configured. Once we
And they
ping, then it will know the IP addresses and then it
arc
starts
table
coming.
is formed. Yeah, arc table is formed till
No.
no, not yet formed.
Once it pings, then it will be formed.
Whenever the traffic originated, that time it will be formed in arc table or MAC table. Okay, now it's fine, but they won't ping. Everyone is right. Everyone is saying they won't ping.
Yeah.
Everyone is accepting. They won't ping. Please, guys, reply to yes or no.
Yes.
Fine. But ping is happen. Ping is happen. We haven't configured yet here. Ping is happen. Reason? By default. Tell me.
They are in the same VLAN and the
Same
that's
VLAN.
why
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, same VLAN. Exactly.
when we connect, it automatically exchange the no,
By
there no need to exchange the numbers because they are directly connected to the network.
fine. Good. By default, VLAN 1 is enabled. With the help of VLAN 1, they will communicate. See, our port is this one is 2 and this one is 3. Fast Ethernet 0 by 2 and fast Ethernet 0 by 1. They both are communicating. If you want to check, show MAC address table. They are get see MAC table, and this the port number is F0 by 0. For this PC MAC address is this one, and this PC MAC address is this one. When we originated the traffic, then the PC recognized of this MAC address is this one, then this MAC address is this one. That is the reason the switch is store the MAC table. Understood? It will be broadcast the information. It is broadcasting the information. Now, if you have any queries here up to here, no means I will explain you the configuration part. I will explain you the types of mode and switch. we'll go move forward. If you have any queries, we'll discuss. Up to here. Unicast, broadcast, multicast concept is clear, everyone. And apart from that, we discussed about VLAN of basic concept. What is a VLAN? Ajay, do you have any questions?
No.
Fine.
Good.
No one having questions. See, in switch or router, you can take anything. I'll show you the basic of commands in switch as well as router. It's a 4331 series of router, and this series is like this series I have taken 2900 series of access switch, and I have taken here one router that is a 4331 switch, and I am showing here basic configuration how you do. Same thing here and here. We have a 4 modes and devices. User mode. First one is user mode. Then we have privilege mode. Then we have global configuration mode, global config mode, and we have interface mode. How many modes we have? We have user and privilege and we have global config mode, global configuration mode, and we have interface mode. It's configuration part. Majorly we have 3. It's sub interface only. That is sub mode only for interface mode. Here exit. This is our basic mode. Whenever you will get the router or switch, you will get in this user mode. The user mode as a router L3 device and L2 device. And if you want to move here with this mode, only basic troubleshooting. Here you can connect, open to terminal, connect or any device or disable this kind of, leave it. And if you want to move another mode, you have a enable and you can exit from here, and you can troubleshoot part only ping. You can check, you can ping to your devices, neighbor devices, if those are reachable or not. If they are reachable, you can, its ping is basically two-way communication, packet, internet, grouper. Okay. And we have a show command. If you want to show something, just give the question mark and you will get this kind of menu. And just give a show command. And how many show commands you can apply here? And you can see this CDP neighbor, R table, and this kind of table. SSH, you can access to the secure shell or remotely access to devices. And these many commands you can work here. It's a basic thing. Okay. Now move to the user. It's a user mode. And if you want move to the different mode, then we have a enable command. Enable. Once you enable, then you will move to the, it's a privilege mode. Here also only for troubleshooting purpose. And ping will be happen and SSH will be happen, telnet will be happen.
Hi, Alim.
Yes.
Like I can't see the screen. Like I just see the Lexiscope bracket
Wait.
tracer. That is screen, but I didn't see any commands or anything.
Wait a second.
Just
Commands is not visible to you.
no.
Only fine.
Only the screen I'm seeing. Like
Sorry,
it just I
sorry.
thought it's my problem. I thought lived and I came back, but no, I didn't see it.
Sorry, it's my issue, I think.
Yeah,
Now,
right now I'm seeing. Yeah.
sorry guys, sorry. Up to modes, you cannot see my screen, right? Here
No,
we
not
have
at all.
not
We
at
Not
all.
didn't see
able
it.
to see anything,
But
yeah.
Now here we have like our switch L2 device, and this one is L3 device. Any doubts up to here? No. Fine.
No.
Here we have a user mode. This one is user mode. Okay. This one is user mode. And if I want to move user to privilege mode, here and basic troubleshooting commands here work. This one. Enable, it's move to the another mode, privilege mode here. If you want to move privilege mode, then we have a command enable. And this ping will be happen packet internet gopher. With the help of, you can check our neighbor is reachable to or not. It's a troubleshooting command. And we have a SSH secure shell. If you want to connect remotely any device or switch or router, the device is here. If you want to connect this device to this device, if you have another location the device, then you can with the help of SSH. We'll discuss anyway. SSH and telnet. We have a session for that. Okay. And remotely connect the devices in this mode. And trace out. Trace route also you can do. Fine. For basic troubleshooting commands, here it will be happen. And if you want to move from user mode to different mode, that is next mode is privilege mode. This privilege mode. If you want to move privilege mode, we have a command enable. Enable. Otherwise, here you can show multiple things also. And troubleshooting, you can show VLANs also. VLAN, if you have any VLANs, then you can check the VLANs also. For basic troubleshooting only. L1 will do. L1 engineer will do this basic configuration. They'll check only. Nothing configuration will be happen here in this mode. Only they can monitor the devices, device health. Any doubts? Guys, in user mode, any doubts? No. Fine.
No.
Good. Enable, just give the enable, then move to the privilege mode. In this privilege mode also, same thing. But apart from that, here we can do debug. Debugging means you can check the whichever logs generated at the moment. You can check the logs and all with this debugging command, and trace route also happen here. Same telnet, SSH, and so many show commands will work here. Every command will be work. Show running config also work. But earlier we don't have show running command. See, here we don't have show running command. We cannot check the running configuration. Whatever the running configuration is happening in this week, we cannot check. With this command, show running configuration, whichever configured is happening in devices, with this command, just you type this command in troubleshooting, guys. This is the troubleshooting command. You can check the all configuration, how many interfaces are there, whichever configuration on at that interface. You can check spanning tree, everything. Now we have a limited configuration. We haven't configured anything. Only here showing only interface levels. And here you can check the show IP interface brief, and whichever interfaces we have up these interfaces up by default. These interfaces are up. Guys, I think so. In this session we have only 4 minutes, and so if the session will be end, please rejoin the same. If you are interested, otherwise we'll discuss tomorrow. And I'll explain you, and these interfaces are up. And if you want to change any configuration, if you want to do any configuration, move to the config T. I'll do some changes are here. Okay. Config T. Before that, I will connect to port for this router. I'm giving, see, by default it is down. And one more thing, switch interfaces are by default whenever you connected those interfaces by default it will be happy. That is the reason it will be ping, and both those are in VLAN 1. That is the reason it was ping. I think you got your answer now. Why earlier these devices are ping? I missed this point. Both are in same VLAN. Same VLAN. That is the reason. And switch interfaces by default up. That is the reason also. But here you can check it is down. And we'll move to the global configuration mode. Here you can change any configuration. If I want to create one VLAN 10, just this much only. Earlier we don't have any VLAN, so VLAN. See, if you want to change any host name, then move to the config T, host name, switch one, just change it the name. You can see. If we want to save this configuration, just write the command, write. Understood? And if you want to give any interface IP addresses like interface fast Ethernet 0/1, you can change any configuration for this. If you want to check anything else, what you will do, you can create this EDP, neighborship bundle, LLDP. Anyway, we'll discuss. We can change the duplex speed. This many configurations will you. Switch port, you can change switch port and guys, this is our 4 modes are configuration modes. We have user mode, privilege mode, global configuration mode, then interface mode. Up to here, any doubts today's session?
No.
Stop the recording, pause recording.